There's also an artist here as a photographer. His name was Max Collins, and the owner of these facilities let him take some photographs of some stuff that we're going to see right up close. Okay. But in this room, they also moved the malt by truck. And when they moved it by truck, the only reason they would move it by truck is if it was going to a local brewery. Okay, so if it was going to the rail cars, it would be going by bulk. Or if it was going by ship, it would be going by bulk to different areas, maybe to Philadelphia or New York or Chicago or any of the other big malt houses or brewing houses around the country. But when it was going locally, a lot of it was just on the bag, and you would like 100 pounds or 50 pound bags, and there was a sewing machine in there that literally filled that bag, and you would sew them up, and then they'd ship them off and go into these loading docks out here. This was the chute that came down. So when we go into this section, again, they had some artists in here that was the same guy next town that took some of these photographs.
Is this the name of him? Christopher Cameron?
Oh yeah, this is Christopher on this one. Max Collins was on the other one.
Okay.
But these are pretty much, this is the bags, the type of bags that they would use if they were loading them onto trucks. And this, I did a lot of narration on the Erie Canal for a long time. This is probably one of the best examples if you were to see somebody in the 1800s that was running a team of mules pulling a canal boat up and down the Erie Canal. That's the guy. That's what he looked like. So when we were coming down, we saw the marine towers, we saw the marine lake. We saw the blue buckets. I was pointing out the blue bucket. Same theory. This is the way it operated. So this belt would turn on this wheel, and then it would scoop up the barley or the malt, and it would take it and it'd scoop it up, and then it'd send it up to the top, up to the next floor. Now this section in here was actually encapsulated. You can see there's a line on it, but this was all encapsulated up to here. And then there was this chute came down and connected to this one here that was all encapsulated. Now, when the malt was completed, the most important thing that they had to do to this malt before they put it onto a train or back into a ship was to weigh it, because that's how they got paid. So when it came back, the very first thing they did when it came back as malt, they would weigh it on the second floor, then it would come down the chute and then into these buckets, and again they'd have to take it back up after they weighed it. Then they could send it by a conveyor belt over to either to the silos if they were going to store or bring it to the ships, or over to the rail cars. So it sounds a lot complicated, but it's just the idea is to always elevate it. Once you elevate the grain, then you can send it wherever you want to send it, just through gravity alone.
Where was all the steel coming from?
Who was that?
Where was all the steel coming from?
Most of this, I don't know. I was going to say Bethlehem Steel.
Bethlehem Steel.
Does it say Bethlehem? There you go.
They do storage beds where they make the steel and farm.
Yeah, I worked at the 6-inch mill, and I worked in the blast furnace too.
That's cool.
I'd love to be able to do it for sure.
There's a lot of uniforms now. There's